A reminder, what you need for today is a chair. We'll be using a band for one exercise. So if you don't have a band, it's okay. You can do the exercise without a band. And then you'll need a weight of some kind. If you have like a light dumbbell or like a bag with weights in it, that will be fine as well. If you don't have that, again, it's an exercise you can do with the motions without a weight. So either way, we are going to be good to go here. Up there. So we're going to start with some gentle warm-up exercises here today. First of all, we're going to do a squat, and then we're going to come up onto the toes. I'm going to back up a little bit so you can see my feet. You're going to come up, spread those arms up, and lift up onto your toes. So you're making like a star shape with your body, coming down to a squat, and then reaching up to the ceiling like that. Okay. So my warm-up question for today was, let's say that you can only keep 2 condiments in your house, in your kitchen. What 2 would you choose? And I choose mayonnaise and ketchup. I feel like mayonnaise is very versatile. I can make it into a lot of things, and I just really love ketchup. So those would be the 2 if I could only keep 2. What about you, Julie? What if you could only keep 2 condiments? What would you pick? There you go. I'm wondering how many ketchups we'll have here. I bet a few. Okay, what about you, Stephanie? Do you have 2 condiments that you would choose to pick? And go ahead and unmute yourself there. Okay, good call. Could use those on a lot of things.
That's right.
All right, Liz and Jill, do you have condiments 2 that you would keep? Good answers. Okay, so we're going to go into our next warm-up activity here. So we're going to do a knee hug with a lunge. So you're going to take one leg back, drop it into a lunge, and then take that knee all the way up and give it a hug. Back and give that knee a hug. Okay, Catherine, what are your 2 condiments? All right, good. Yeah, some of this is regional, like where you're from, right? That was what you like. Okay, so we're gonna go to one more warm-up exercise. While I'm showing it, Becky, you can think about your answers here. Side hop or a side step. So you're gonna go step and touch, and then step and touch. step and touch, or you can go hop, touch, whichever feels good to you this morning. You're touching the inside of that foot that hops out to the side. Becky, what are your two condiments? All right. Good. What about you, Lorena? What are your two condiments? Ooh, good. All right. Christy, what are your two condiments? Nice. All right. Candace, if you could only keep two condiments, what would they be? All right. I hear you with the Heinz. It's the only kind that comes in our house too. All right. Good warm up. I don't know about you. I'm feeling pretty warm. So we're going to get into the workout today. So we got about 5 blocks of work, and we're going to be doing either 45-second intervals or 20-second intervals. So each block has only 2 exercises. So each time at the beginning, I'm going to run through the 2 exercises and show you what they are. So the first 2, we're going to be doing a version of what we just warmed up with. So that squat and coming out into that star shape. Now that may be what works for you. If you want to add a little spice, you could come off the ground, right? Come off, be a little bit more explosive, or keep it with what we did in the warm up. That's exercise 1. Exercise 2 is what I talked about in the email, that plank dumbbell drag. So I'm going to demonstrate with a bag, since maybe not all of you have a dumbbell, and it's helpful to kind of tie a knot in the bag so you can grab it closer to the bag. So you will be doing a plank on a chair, forearms on the chair, reaching under, grabbing that weight, taking it to the other side of the chair, reaching under, taking it to the other side of the chair. So if you have a dumbbell, you can do this on the ground. It's a little tricky on the ground if you have a bag, but if you have a dumbbell, you can easily kind of move it like this from one side to the other, just transferring it from one side of the mat to the other. So I'm gonna have you pick chair or mat, whichever works best for you with what you're working with today. And if you don't have a weight, you can just reach over and tap opposite sides with your hands. So we're gonna start out, we're gonna do 3 rounds of those exercises. And then we will move on to new exercises. So everybody get ready there. We're gonna start off with our star squats for 45 seconds. And then we transition right into that plank drag, weight drag, okay? So we're starting in 3, 2, and star squats. Okay. Now what we're doing today, mostly everything's a little faster paced, cardio, and the point is just to keep moving through it all. So if you get to a point partially through the interval and it's tiring and you need to turn it into something like this that doesn't look like you started out with, that's fine. Just keep moving your body, and that's what we're here for today. Good. Loving those star squats that I see. Keep it up. Few more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, grab your weight for your weight drag, your plank weight drag, and we're starting that in 3, 2, and 1. So we're going to do 2 rounds of these exercises, each 45 seconds apiece. The third round is where the name of this workout comes from. The third round is Tabata style. So it's only 20 seconds of work and 10 seconds of rest in between the exercise. Okay, keep it up, 10 seconds to go. 3, 2, and 1. And we're back to the star squats. 3, 2, and star squats. And I also encourage you to start out, like I said, in what version of the exercise feels the most challenging to you. And at any point that feels like you want to switch to another version just to be able to keep your body moving, that works. I encourage that. So that's what keeps this all levels. Everybody can keep moving in the space that feels good to them. Last 10 seconds. And here we go. 3, 2, and 1. Get your plank position with your weight. And we're starting in 3, 2, drag that weight over to the other side. So what we're doing here is creating a little bit of uneven balance because, right, we're doing more weight on one side than the other and only supporting ourselves with one arm. So the trick there is really try to keep your hips level. You want to keep them from lifting up one way or another. You want to keep them kind of square to the ground. It's going to give you the best core workout here. 15 seconds to go. You're doing great. Keep it up. Three, 2, and 1. So now we've reached the final round, which means Tabata. So we're going to go 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off. So back to the star squats in 3, 2, and star squats. But this is a finisher. So we're going to do a few rounds since we're only going for 20 seconds here. 3, 2, 1, rest. Planks are starting in 10. We'll be doing 4 rounds of Tabata. So this is the first round here. 3, 2, and go. Four rounds, but only 20 seconds of work for each exercise and a little 10-second rest between. You can do this. Getting stronger already, and pause. Pause, pause. Take a deep breath. Gonna start those star squats. 3, 2, and up we go. Raise your hand if you feel like you're starting your weekend off right. That was kind of like a trick thing. You have to raise your hand with this exercise anyways. Oh, it looks like everybody thinks that. There you go. And pause. Okay. Whew. Getting set up for those planks next. 3, 2, and drag that weight across your body. Three, 2, and 1. Rest. Okay. We're going into some star squats next. 3, 2, and let's do it. All right. Three, 2, and rest. Okay, let's get ready for your planks. Oh, here we are. Just about a minute left of exercise before we get a nice chunk of rest time, and go. Remember to keep those hips as level as you can. Doesn't matter if you're on the chair or on the mat. Really try to maintain that core tension. You want to feel your abdominal muscles bracing, and pause. We got one more time around. You've got this. Only 20 seconds for the squats and 20 seconds for the planks. And we're going in 3, 2, and 1. Last chance to do your best star squat for this Friday. And 3, 2, and 1. Okay, last time for those plank drags. Dragging that weight from one side to the other. And 3, 2, and go. Almost there. 3, 2, and 1. Whew, okay. You can set your weight aside. You won't need that again today. All right, so grab a drink of water if you need it. And I'm gonna rest for a second here. All right, so we've got the next block of work. Now you know the timing format. Everything's going to be the same for each round. There's 2 exercises done in 45-second intervals, and then we switch to that Tabata style. So it's going to be introducing you to 2 new exercises each round. So let me show you what's up for the next 2 exercises. We're going to do lunging or lunge jumps. You pick which feels best to you this morning. So the lunging is going to be taking a step forward like this, alternating sides. If you feel like adding some spice, some Cholula or sriracha, whatever your favorite spice is, you can go into some jumps like this, okay? Or mix it up, do a little bit of both. Either way, you're getting your lunges in this morning. So the next exercise is going to be plank hot hands. So 2 versions of that as well. So if you're on the mat, you're going to be doing a high plank position and lifting up, alternating hands, hot hands. You've got poles under your hands, can't keep them on the ground very long. So the other version of that would be planking on a chair. And this is more like hot forearms. You're lifting up the forearms off the chair, alternating. So kind of the same thing with the plank dumbbell drag from side to side. You're trying to keep your hips level even though you're kind of wobbling the whole time. So let's get started with our lunging. Okay, everybody ready? And we're going in 3, 2, and let's do it. Like I said, do not feel bad if at the end of the interval, if your body doesn't look, the movements don't look the same as the beginning. These are hard intervals, so that doesn't matter. What matters is that you keep moving in whatever way you can. And that is going to give you a good workout today. Excellent. Last 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Get in your plank position for the hot hands, whether it's forearms on the chair or hands on the mat. Also, forgot to tell you, go ahead and start, but you can do this on the mat. See how I have my knees on the mat? If that kind of plank feels better to you than toes, certainly a good option for you. So many ways you can make this a workout that is your workout this morning. Giving you a little roadmap, but you can run with it. Make it yours. 20 seconds to go. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Back to lunges. And we're off in 3, 2, lunge it up. Put some mustard on it, as they say. Got some mustard fans in here. I really like mustard too. It was hard to not include that in my two, but I only had to pick two. Whew. Okay, halfway. Ooh, feel that burn. Last 10 seconds. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. Got some hot hands now. Here we go. And go. Hot hands. As soon as one hand or one forearm hits the chair, the other one is lifting off. Really keeping your core tight so that your hips, you can minimize the rocking back and forth in your hips. It's going to give you the best core workout if you can do that. Halfway. Last 10 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Oh, all right, we've reached the Tabata round. So we're doing 20-second intervals now. Okay, and we're going in 3, 2, show me your lunges. You're doing great, keep it up. 3, 2, and 1. Oh. All right, plank hot hands. We are starting with those in 3, 2, and go. Three, 2, and 1. All right. Okay, first round of Tabata is done. 3 more to go. Going to go into our lunging in 3, 2, and 1. Okay. Feel that burn in those legs. Anybody else? Whew. I'm on fire. 3, 2, and 1. Hot hands are next. And we're starting in 3, 2, and go. In 3, 2, and 1. All right. About 20 seconds here. And we're going to go into our next one for 20 seconds. We're going to lunge in 3, 2, and go. Only one more round to go after this. And then we're going to get a nice break. Three, 2, and 1. Okay. Exercise. Next exercise is the hot hands. Going in 3, 2, and 1. Keep it up. Only one more round after this. And 3, 2, and 1. Got the final exercise coming up here. You can do this. Just one more on the lunge jump, starting now. And then after this, one last time for those hot sauce hands. 3, 2, 1. Hot hands. And we get a nice rest after this. And we're going in 3, 2, and 1. You've got this, only 20 seconds. You can do it. Here we go, 3, 2, and 1. All right, let's take a load off. We're gonna rest here for a little bit. Definitely get a drink of water. Let's catch our breath. All right, okay. Whew. Let's still take another minute here. All right, catch your breath. This is some cardio today. So it's important when we're doing cardio that we give ourselves some rest time in between the work to kind of let our heart rate come back down. Well, at least the style of cardio that we're doing today. So I am kindly offering you another minute of rest. But while you're resting, stare at the screen, watch me. I'm going to show you what the 2 exercises are we're doing next. So we are going to use your chair in a plank position. So that means forearms on the chair. And you're going to set it right at the head of your mat. And we're going to be either stepping from side to side on the mat, or you're going to be hopping and kind of doing like a curtsy squat. So you'll be hopping and taking the other foot behind the other leg. So they'll be moving. I'm even going to show you this way. You can look at my behind side. I just want you to make sure you can see where my legs are going. So you'd be hopping from one side like this, kind of crossing the leg over, or stepping over, step or hop, whatever one works for you. The other exercise is we're going to be doing some knee crushers. So we'll be having kind of like you did with that warm up, except for not really a reverse lunge. You just tap the foot behind and then crush something imaginary on your knee like this. So that's the next 2 exercises. So let's get started. Everybody get their chair in position at the head of their mat. We're going to head to our chairs, put our forearms on the chair for a little hop or step action there. All right, we're starting in 3, 2, and 1. So this is going to be actually a little easier if you keep your core tight, because tight core is going to make the leg movement more smooth. You'll actually have to use less leg muscles if you really focus on keeping that core tight, that belly button drawn into the spine here. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, now we're going to bring the left knee up and then put the left foot behind us. All right, so we're going left knee up, go, and left foot back. So you're only standing on that right leg, and the other leg is kind of just pivoting up and down like that. Okay. So that right leg, as you can already feel, getting some work in that hip, right? So fire up the hips a little bit on this one. 10 seconds to go. So we're staying on the same side. Next time we'll switch sides. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, back to the chair. Forearms on the chair. Hopping or stepping from side to side in 3, 2, and 1. Keep it up. 25 seconds. We are halfway. So close. Keep moving. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, so now we're gonna head into our knee crushers. As promised, we'll do the opposite side. So take your right knee up and that right foot behind you, starting in 3, 2, and right. Okay, keep moving. Like I said, that's what matters. Just keep that body moving. And 10 seconds to go. 3, 2, and 1. Okay. All right, reach the Tabata rounds. Here we are, heading to the chair. And we're going in 3, 2, and hop or step from side to side on that chair. These are 20-second intervals. If you need some sriracha on this, you can hop both feet at the same time, back and forth, or step with one foot. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Here we go. Next exercise, left knee is coming up, and go. Oh, look at you starting your Friday here, doing good things for yourself. I'm so happy you're here. Stop, take a break. Not for long. Let's head back to the chair. We're going for those plank hops in 3, 2, and here we go. Hop or step. Keep it up. 3, 2, and 1. All right. Now we go with the right knee, and we're off in 3, 2, and go. Right knee is up. Hey, doing great. 3, 2, and 1. All right, we are back to the chair, and we are doing this from side to side, starting in 3, 2, and go. Remember, core tension here is going to make it easier for your legs to move from side to side on the mat. So focus on feeling that tension in your core. And 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Let's try the left leg now. Take a deep breath. Here we go. Starting the left knee up, and go. Right, we're doing it. Keep it up. 3, 2, and 1. Look at this. We got to do one more plank on the chair, and then we've got the one last round of these exercises. You're almost there. 3, 2, and 1. Side to side on that mat. We're all just bunnies here this morning. Oh, here we go. 3, 2, and 1. Final round is here. Do you believe it? You made it. Right knee up. Here we go. And go. Okay. All right. 3, 2, 1. Oh, we're so close. And back to the chair one more time. For those of you paying close attention, and go. I think I may have messed up that interval a little bit. I'm sure one of you is like waiting to get on the screen and tell me, but I think we are good here. Just 5 more seconds on this hop, and we are gonna all take a nice rest together. You've earned it, you're working hard. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, excellent job, everyone. Whew. We are taking a break for at least a couple minutes here. Then we're heading into the last 10 minutes of our workout today. So we have some good exercises lined up. But right now, if you focus on getting your heart rate down a little bit, hydrating. Okay. All right. So next exercises, we're going to use our chair one final time. And one benefit of working out in my garage is I have tools. I can show you something. I just want to show everybody. I use terms all the time, like make sure your knees aren't over your toes. But what is that? You know, some of you may not really realize what that means. So I got my handy broom out here to show you. So if I sat down with my feet this close to the chair, right? See how my knee is like way over my toe like that? I'm gonna get in the camera so you can see. What I mean is the broom is coming down really far in front of my foot. So what I want when you sit down in the chair is you need to step in front of the chair a little bit. So when your butt comes back, see now I line up my knee and it's like right over my toe with the broom. So that's what you want in this next exercise. We're going to be sitting down, standing up, tapping like this, but just make sure that when you are down like this, you can still see like the tip of your toes. You don't want your knees to be really far over your toes. All right, broom lesson of the day. Did you think you were going to see a broom today? Probably not. So that's going to be fast squats like that, up and down. And then we're going to do some fast fire hydrants. Some of you will remember this from workout a couple workouts ago. When you're on the mat, you're taking one knee out to the side and the other knee out to the side. So as soon as one knee comes down to the mat, the other knee goes up. And those will be the next 2 exercises that we get into today. So we're going to get started here with the first one. So get your chair ready. And we're squatting. Step in front of the chair a little bit and squatting. And 3, 2, and go. So as soon as your butt hits the chair, you're coming back up. So just a light graze. You're not actually having a sit in the chair. You're just, as soon as you feel it touch, you are popping back up, and you really want to thrust those hips forward and stand up all the way tall. Chest should be up nice and tall the whole time. Excellent. Everyone looks great. Keep it up. Last 10 seconds. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. Okay. Now we're going into the fast fire hydrants. All 4s on the mat, or if you want, you can do forearms on the chair and take it out to the side like this. 3, 2, and go. This is kind of like that hot hands exercise in the speed of it, whereas as soon as one side touches down, the other side lifts up halfway here. Only 10 seconds, you've got this. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, heading back to that chair. Here we go. 3, 2, and fast chair taps. Other visualization I like to give, sometimes it helps to think about when you're standing up, a chest of drawers in front of you. One of the drawers about hip level to you is open. And when you stand up, you're thrusting your hips forward hard enough to close that imaginary drawer. And that is a good thing to think about to make sure you're getting that full hip extension. And you're all doing an amazing job of it. Thank you. 7 seconds. Okay, 3, 2, and time to put out a fire. I don't know about you, I feel like there's a fire in my legs. Let's go. All right. Got this. Keep it up. Last half of the interval is here. Just keep moving, whatever that means for you. You're here, you're doing it. You should be proud of yourself. Final 10. And 3, 2, and 1. Okay, we've reached the Tabata round. Here we go. Back to the chair. And 3, 2, and we've got 20 seconds here. Go. All right. That's great. And we're resting in 3, 2, and 1. Okay. All right, so let's do some fire hydrants. Off you go in 3, 2, and we're all coming to the rescue. We've all showed up at the fire, and it's going to be put out because you are working hard. See it. And 3, 2, and 1. Back to the chair. All right, starting in 3, 2, and 1. All right, closing that chest of drawers in front of you with those front of your hips, and you're looking straight ahead. That chest is up nice and tall. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, got a little fire hydrant here. And we're going in 3, 2, and off. Go. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, this is round 3. Headed to the chair. And we're starting our chair squats in 3, 2, and go. All right. Getting close. We only have less than 5 minutes left in our workout today. And you've come all this way. Keep working. 3, 2, and 1. Fire hydrants. And then after this exercise, we have one more of each of these. You're going to put out the fire in 3, 2, and 1. Up with those legs. As soon as one comes down, the other one goes up. Putting out fires everywhere, right? Maybe some of you feel like that was your week this week. And that's okay. You're working hard and doing good things for yourself. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, we've got one more time on each of these. And then a little bit of core. And we're going. Go. Got one more exercise for you after this round. It will be slow paced, unlike most of the things we've done today. Just a little bit of core. 3, 2, and 1. Oh, last time for those fire hydrants. You've got this. And we're starting in 3, 2, and 1. All right, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, you're gonna do nothing, rest and hydrate for just a minute. I'm gonna show you this one last thing that we're gonna do, just a little bit of extra core work, and then we're gonna be done for the day. Hello, this exercise is gonna bring it all home. You're gonna put a light to medium band on your ankles, and you'll be doing, I'll show both versions. You'll be doing either a plank on a chair like this, and tapping one leg out to the side, and then one leg up. Same time on the other side. That leg goes out to the side, and then it goes up. Notice how straight my leg is, right? Not having any bend in the knee. That's important here. If you're doing it on the mat, you're going to be going out to the side, and then up, out to the side, and then up. And then one final version for you here, knee planks. You can do a really good job like this one too. So on your knees, leg out to the side, leg up. So take your band, put it around your ankles, and find a position. This is just the last minute. We'll do this for 60 seconds, and we're going to be done. So the last minute of our workout today is going to be just this core exercise. So we're going to get started here. Finishing it off with a little bit of extra core for you, just for you. So full of gifts today, aren't I? So we're going to get started here in 3, 2, and 1. One leg out to the side, take that straight leg up, and then take the other leg out to the side and up. And like all these exercises, it's completely fine to start out with one version and then switch to another if that feels better to you at any point during the interval, just as long as you keep moving. We're already halfway through it though. How about that? All right, keep it going. In the final 15 seconds now. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. Oh, I have another gift for you. You don't even have to stand up. If you're like on the ground, we're going to do all of our stretching on the mat today. So you can just splay out on the mat. For these next, we're going to do some stretching for just a few minutes before we head out today. So first of all, you're going to step your left foot forward. You'd be on your right knee. And then I want you to sink your whole body forward so that you feel a stretch in that right hip flexor, that front of your right thigh. Then what I'd like you to do is raise your fingertips up towards the ceiling. And this is a really important stretch for us today because we did a lot of hip flexion. So we really want to make sure we address this, not to get tight here. We usually do about 4 to 5 minutes of stretching at the end of each workout, just showing you some things that relate to what we did exercise-wise that will be helpful to reduce some tension from our workout. Switch sides. So now right leg is in front, left leg is behind. Still stretching those fingertips up towards the ceiling. All right, so the next Fitcamp workout will be on Monday at 7 a.m. So if you thought today was fast, then Monday is going to seem really slow, but that's all what we do, a nice balance, because Monday is going to be an all strength workout. So the purpose of that is to work in slow reps that are quality reps. So that is going to be our focus on Monday with, it's called Back to the Wall, this workout that I created for us. I think you'll really like it, especially those of you who tend to really dig the strength workouts. It's a good one. But it will be a much slower pace than today, just to get those quality reps in. All right, we're gonna do some work on the arms. So we're gonna get in a position like we would go into a child's pose almost. Spread those knees out towards the edge of the mat a little bit, sink your butt back towards your heels. Drive that left hand under your body, put the back of your left hand on the ground, and then put your left side of your head or your left ear on the mat. And the pressure of your body on that left shoulder should feel like a nice stretch through that shoulder area. And we've held ourselves up a lot today, right? A lot of kind of plank variation things with the chair, with the mat. So I'm going to include this to make sure that areas we work on a little bit. Also, those of you, anyone here who comes to my stretch and roll classes, we do have one tomorrow at 11 about stiff backs. So probably some of you can relate. Let's switch sides. So now we're going to take that right arm, drive it underneath of your left arm. The back of your right hand should be on the floor. And we are dropping our torso to the floor, right ear to the mat, resting there and getting that nice stretch through the right shoulder. Okay. All right, got one more stretch for you here, and then we're gonna go. We need to address the hips, right? Who felt the hips today, especially on those fire hydrants? So you can just lay on your back here, cross the left ankle on top of that right knee. A couple of things you can do here. You can grab behind that right leg and pull back, or what you can do is just press that left knee away from you. I'm gonna do whatever, want you to do whatever version feels like it's the best stretch for you in that left hip. So you're either pushing that left knee away from you or you're grabbing around that right leg and pulling the whole right leg towards you. So in the email I send out with the workout summary today, there's going to be a link that you've never seen before to leave a testimonial if you like. Those of you who have followed me on social media have probably seen a couple testimonials for Fitcamp come across, and I think it's a nice way for people to understand, why Fitcamp is good and why people like it, other than me just telling them, hey, it's great, to hear from you. So if anybody who here really feels like they want to share, obviously no pressure, but that link is going to be there for you to leave a word or two if you like. Switch sides. That right ankle goes on the left, right above that left knee. And we're pulling to get the stretch in the right hip. Holding here for a couple more seconds. Take a deep breath. Okay, you did it. That was a tough workout today. You made it all the way through. Thank you so much for being here with me for this Friday. I hope you have a great weekend, and I'll see you next week.